can't believe I'm about to do I can't believe I'm about to do this right now. Hey B team, what's up? I am not excited to film this video. I'm just gonna be honest. We're always honest here, right? I am so sick. I've been sick for, this is day 10 and I can't shake it. I've been doing everything. Lots of liquids, lots of sleep, tea, the whole 9 yards. Nothing's working. I just can't kick it. And I was a little bummed for a while because I was so excited for 2018 to come out of the gates all strong and killing it, and it kind of put a bit of a dent in my plans. In addition to that, I just put down my cat Oreo, which you may have seen on this channel last week. That was so tough. To be honest, tougher than I thought it was gonna be. I'm a pretty rational person, so I thought in my head that if I knew he was sick and it was the right thing for him, then I would be okay with letting go. I'd be really sad, but I thought that I would be able to handle it better. Nah, I was a train wreck. Out of commission for a couple days, just sobbing. It was sad. So yeah, I didn't post a video last week because of that. And I've continued to get sicker and sicker, and because of that, I was like, oh, should I post a video this week? My energy's gonna be down. I'm gonna look like shit. And then I was like, you know what? The B team are my friends. They're not gonna mind if I'm wearing no makeup, my hair looks like this, and I have no bra on. Bear with me if I feel a little bit sluggish today, but I feel like it's important to hold up my end of the deal, and that is I'm going to try and post. No, I'm not gonna try. I am going to post every Wednesday. I'm gonna stick to the schedule. So 2018, get ready. There's gonna be a video every week. And every once in a while, there'll be an extra video on Fridays. With all of that said, let's get to some exciting news. B team, we have hit 10K. It feels like just yesterday I made the Q&A video for celebrating hitting 5K, and now we're here, 10K. Wow, doubled already. Bear with me. I just don't have the words. I honestly don't have the words. I appreciate you all so much. I have so much fun sharing parts of my life with you online, and I love hearing your stories and getting to know you as well. Yeah, I have nothing to say other than I really appreciate it. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of the B team. If you aren't, please hit that subscribe button, join the B team. We're such a family here. We're a supportive community, and I love that. And to everyone, make sure that your post notifications are turned on. Why, you might ask? I'm going to be doing a lot more giveaways on my channel, and they're gonna be time-sensitive giveaways. So that's gonna start with the first giveaway today, which is a giveaway for any single item from B Team Apparel. That is the B Team clothing line that I own, and there's hats and beanies and sweaters and tees, and it's all really cool stuff that is created in mind of the family that we have here. So this is gonna be our first time-sensitive giveaway. And all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and following my Instagram account at Breanne Williamson. Ding. Then just comment on this video and comment with your Instagram handle so that I know I can look you up and make sure you're following and subscribing. And the reason it's important to turn your post notifications on is because I'm gonna be doing this sort of thing a lot. So this one is a 2-day giveaway. The winner will be announced on Friday. However, I might sometimes do giveaways that are announced 8 hours after I upload the video. So make sure that those post notifications are turned on. If you missed any of that, the rules, that sounds so serious. The rules to the giveaway will be in the comment section. I'll write a comment so you know exactly what to do. And yeah, I'm excited to see one of you repping B Team Apparel's gear. Holy fuck, I've already been talking for a lot of minutes. So I asked you all to send me in some questions on Instagram and on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, I post a ton on there too, at Brie Williamson. Da-ding. How many times can I do that in a video? You all had some awesome questions, so thank you so much, because there were some really interesting ones. So I figured since we're celebrating 10K today that I would answer 10 questions for you. And if you have another question that doesn't get answered, write it in the comments below. For the first little bit that this is up, I'll be answering any questions that you might have there. Question number 1. This is from a lovely human being on Instagram. Part of their Instagram handle is taco, which I love me a good taco. And they said, if you had the chance to explore outer space, would you take it? P.S. I love your videos and all that you're doing. Keep it up. Thank you so much. To answer your question, no, I would not. That scares the shit out of me. Sometimes I'm a real thinker and I'll get in my head, and when I start thinking about stuff too much and I start thinking about space and the universe, I actually get in a place that I freak myself out. So I can't even fathom actually going to space. I think I'd actually lose my mind. I don't think I'd pass the requirements because I'm just like so anxiety ridden, such a thinker. I'd be like, I'd just like combust. So to answer your question, no, I'm gonna keep my feet planted on Earth for the time being. Question number 2. This question is from someone that I think is named Amanda. Part of their name is Amander on Instagram. And they asked, when you're in public spaces with your girlfriend, especially like bars or places where alcohol is served, what do you do if strangers make rude or invasive comments to you about being gay, or try to hit on you and fetishize? Why can't I say that word? Fetishize. Now it just sounds weird. Your relationship or sexuality. This is a great question. Now, oftentimes when I go out, I'm going to queer spaces. So I rarely lately have a problem with that because I'm usually surrounded by queer people, whether it's a queer women's event or, you know, whatever. That being said, I used to go to a lot of straight bars. I guess bars that are frequented more by heterosexual people. And the reason for that is most of my best friends are guys and they're heterosexual, and you know, I'd go with them. Oh, it was brutal. Please, if you're watching this and you're a straight cis male, stop doing this. Like, we are not here for your entertainment. Okay, that's gonna be a whole other video. I can't start. I don't have the energy today. I'm sick, people. I've always been really sharp with coming back to these things. I don't put up with bullshit. You know, I've had the whole, oh, you're a lesbian? You're too pretty to be a lesbian? Yeah, right. If you're a lesbian, prove it. Who are you actually dating? Oh, if you're actually dating someone, show me a picture of them. As if it was my responsibility to prove my sexuality, prove that I'm dating someone. And in a weird way that if I didn't prove it, then that meant that yes, I had to make out with them, or yes, I had to dance with them, or yes, I had to date them, as if it was like one or the other. It's like, buddy, even if I wasn't dating someone, or even if I wasn't identifying as queer, maybe I still don't want to. Like, you're not entitled to me just because I'm heterosexual, you know? I'm not heterosexual, but if I was. It's just a ridiculous, weird way of thinking, and it's fucked up. Usually I just tell them to fuck off, and I kind of say that, you know, it's not my responsibility to prove my sexuality to you. I don't know why you think you're entitled to proof of my sexuality. Who do you think you are that you can go around and judge people's sexuality? You know, what gives you that right? And a lot of times I just walk away. You know, I think a lot of times in those situations, especially when you're dealing with someone in a bar where alcohol is involved, 9 times out of 10, for both your safety and for your fucking energy, just walk away. You're not gonna change someone's mind necessarily on the spot at 2 a.m. in a bar. And oftentimes, you know, if they've been drinking, they're just gonna get defensive, or they're just gonna get worse, things are gonna elevate. So most of the time, I just, you know, either say that kind of one line, or I say it and then walk away. With all that said, make sure that you're always safe in those kind of situations. I think that you should just walk away if you do not have friends around you, or if you're not in a safe space. You never know how someone's gonna react. Yeah, some people just aren't worth your energy. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Oh, you know what? I think let's just wrap this up. Just know that you do not need to provide anyone with proof of your gender or sexuality. It's not part of your responsibility to explain that to them, to teach them, to prove to them. Yeah, you know, if you want to give that to them, if that's your choice, then by all means. But it's not a requirement of you. It's not, you know, your responsibility. So remember that. Oh my God, we're only on question 2. I have been rambling. Okay, question number 3. This is gonna be a long video, guys. Woo! This is from, I think their name must be Marissa, but it's spelt in a really elongated, funky way on Instagram. And they asked, when's the wedding? Question, 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 and then brackets, you and Julia. Cry laughing face. Okay, this is funny. This is a little bit of insider relationship info. Julia made me promise that I would not propose to her because she's always wanted to be the person who proposes. I don't really care either way, meaning, you know, I would propose, or if the other person proposes, that's not just something that, like, you know, I need. She really wants to be the person to propose. So long story short, ball's in her court, and I don't have an answer. Julia, I'm waiting. Hello. Cue Beyonce. I'm gonna switch over to some Tumblr questions. Question number 4. What is your biggest insecurity? My biggest insecurity is probably, oh, I just felt right now that I have a mustache, so maybe that's it. Actually, no joke, my biggest insecurity used to be like body hair. When I was a kid, I was really made fun of by having like dark arm hair and unibrow and dark leg hair, and I was just like mortified by that. Now, could care less. Hair is normal, it's a human thing. Society makes us think otherwise for women. But now I would say my biggest insecurity is probably, some days my nose, some days I just really don't like my nose, and my tummy. I really don't like my tummy. Gotta start laying off the carbs, you know, but they're just so damn good. Number 5, if you were a cake, which cake would you be and why? I like this question because I actually have a kind of funny answer that also works. So when I was a kid, every year for my birthday, my mom used to have to go and get a special cake made for me because I was so picky and not really a dessert person as is. So she couldn't just go buy like a layered cake. All I wanted was just a plain chocolate cake with plain chocolate icing and Smarties on top, like all over the cake. And so every year she'd get me that for my birthday. And I really like that because I think in a way the plain chocolate kind of represents my rational side and my kind of business side and my more serious side, goal setting, all that. And then all the Smarties sprinkled on top kind of represents my fun side, my creative side, and also the rainbow, so gay. What question are we on? I think 6. If you had to choose one thing you are most passionate about, what would it be and why? I think, to sum it up, everything I do comes from a core of wanting to help people. So in my day job with real estate, you know, helping people make the biggest purchase of their life, finding a home, selling their home, it's a really emotional thing. I like that. I like the reward of their emotional gain from either buying or selling a home. And then with creating, I really like connecting with all of you, and I like hearing your stories and how you connect with me, and maybe I can help you in some ways. So I think that's my most passionate thing, is trying to make other people feel valued and special and help them when I can. Question number 7, my dream collaboration. My ultimate dream collaboration, like ultimate, would be with Graveyard Girl, because she is the first YouTuber that I ever watched. I still watch. I think she's hilarious. I think she's weird and unique, and I love that. And I would just love to do a Does This Thing Really Work with Graveyard Girl. I would just fangirl. That would be so epic. I would love to hang and chill and interview Cammie Scott. That would be super cool. Stevie Bobby would be really cool to interview her. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. Oh, damn. There's just so many that now like my brain's going, and there's so many things that I would just love to do. But yeah, I think that would be really cool one day to do. Oh, I would also really like to do some fun like couple collabs with like Alyssa and Sam. That would be really fun to do with Julia, because in the past when we've done videos with another couple or a couple friends, it's been just so fun and such a laugh. So I would really like to do that. And yeah, I don't know, the list goes on. 2018, I got a lot of goals, okay people? Number 7 is, have you ever had an experience with a creepy fan? Yes and no. I think there's been a couple instances, and I'm gonna be careful about saying this, there's been a couple instances when I meet someone and I feel like maybe the boundaries are crossed to the point that I feel a little uncomfortable. Because the thing is you have to understand, depending on the scenario, if you're kind of alone in a space with a stranger, sometimes you just get a weird vibe. And it's nothing that they did, it's not that they said anything. I love when people come and say hi to me. If you ever see me, come give me a hug. I love taking photos. I love anything you want to do, chat, high five, whatever. I'm down. But every once in a while you just get a weird gut vibe. And in one specific case, I remember they were just standing very close. You know that it's like, you're used to someone standing in front of you a certain distance, and then when they're like half that distance, it just feels so close. And there was a point where I kind of just looked around to make sure there was kind of people around, because it felt very intense and very close in my personal space. I don't think creepy is the right word. I just think that that's just natural. You meet different human beings. There's fluffs fucking flying everywhere. I think that's just natural. You meet different human beings. It doesn't really have to do with if they're a fan or not. Just some people you meet, you get a weird vibe off. I'm gonna edit this, and I've already said that I'm doing 10 questions, and I guarantee I'm gonna edit, and it's gonna be like 9 questions or like 11 questions. Fuck. Number 8 is, would you rather meet Now This Is Living or Miles McKenna? Like, that's so fucking hard. I mean, they're both goals. They're both amazing people. They both do amazing things for the community. I love both their content, but I would have to say that Miles McKenna has just been like, just like a crush of mine. I talked about him in my crush video. I would like lose it. But I you know what? I would love to meet them both, because then on the flip side, I don't know, I feel like I could just hang with Shan, you know? Don't we all? Actually, I don't know if I'm cool enough. Maybe that's it. I feel like I'd just meet Now This Is Living, and I wouldn't have the like right rips in my jeans, or like the proper Converse on, a cool enough vintage tee. You know, it's maybe just a little too intimidating. Okay, I think number 9. Would you rather never be able to kiss again or never be able to hug again? Never be able to kiss again, probably. That's so tough because I love kissing Julia. Oh, she's so cute, such a babe. Hugs and like, ugh, I just like love that. Oh, but I love kissing too. I don't know, that's hard. I would say no kissing probably, because then you still get that closeness, and I also feel like it would just be kind of weird if you could never hug and you just had to like every time you kissed. I'm just scrolling through the questions, and there's like a random collection of hate mail, so that's always fun. Okay, so for the last question, number 10, if you and Julia broke up, what YouTuber could you see yourself dating? We're not breaking up, not going anywhere. I hope she's not. I mean, if we are breaking up, it's not gonna be on my side, no. I'm gonna be in a straitjacket sobbing somewhere if we break up. No, I'm in it for the long haul, so don't even think about that kind of stuff, to be honest. Oh, I love her. She's been honestly such a doll the last week. She's been taking care of me while I've been sick, and yeah. Just a little side note that she's wonderful. Love you, Julia. Speaking of Julia, would you guys like to see more videos with her? Because that's another goal for 2018, on top of collabs with other people, collaborating more with Julia, bringing her on the channel more, because I have so much fun filming with her. Let me know in the comments if you have any creative ideas of what you want us to film. I've got a few up my sleeve already. I don't know why I keep snapping. I think that was 10. I hope that was 10. I love you humans so much. Thank you so much for 10K. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. Turn those post notifications on so that you don't miss out on all the amazing giveaways coming up. And enter today's giveaway by commenting in the comments below your Instagram URL, making sure you're subscribed here and following me on Instagram. Also, I don't think it's called an Instagram URL. An Instagram handle? Name? How do I social media? One more thing before you go, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. It helps a lot in terms of YouTube algorithm weirdness. I love you. I already said I love you. I'm gonna say it again. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.